So this is just going to be a stream of consciousness, very unplanned, very unscripted. But as someone who is a TikTok user, um, I've been seeing tons of videos on Lily Tino. Nick Cantino is his real name. But Lily Tino, the prolific trans woman who goes into women's bathrooms at Disney World and pees standing up. Um, he's been very problematic for a long time, and people have been calling him out for various different things he's doing. Like, people think he's creepy, people think he's a pedo, which I agree. But what kills me is that, well, okay, the most recent thing that he's in trouble for, as far as I'm seeing, is, like I said, he went to Disney World. He's standing up in the stall, and we only know this because he vlogged it. He didn't actually vlog him doing it, but after the fact, I think he took pictures in the bathroom, and there were other women like sitting behind him, and you could see them. And he, like, after he came out of the bathroom, he was telling us all about how he stood peeing up, and it wasn't a problem, and he was just recounting his adventures to the women's bathroom in Disney World. And this caused all the rage to, or this caused all of the non-binaries and trans people on TikTok to just, you know, come out of the woodwork to call him out. And I think this is good, right? He should be called out for his fucking creepy ass antics. Like, obviously he's a predator and he needs to be held accountable. But what kills me, and this is the point of my little rant here, is that every single video I've seen from a TRA, trans rights activist, or just from like a trans person in general, or from any other person that I've seen talk about this, every single time they're criticizing him, talking about like what a weirdo he is, they keep prefacing it with, I don't think Lily Chino is a real trans woman. And I look at the comments of these videos and everyone's agreeing, like, yeah, I think he's just a psyop, or yeah, I think he's a conservative plant that they want to paint trans people in a bad light, so they, so he's like an undercover op, basically. That, like, someone's paying him, the right is paying him to act like this and call himself a trans woman so that people think trans people are insane and predators and creepy. And what kills me about all of this, I'm like, why is it that he can't be a real trans woman? Right? I mean, according to their logic, that is. Because obviously, this is just a man. All trans women are men, right? We know this. But if we're going by their logic, why isn't Lily Chino a real trans woman? Why does he have to be a conservative plant or a psyop? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, as from what we all know from their rhetoric, is that all you have to do to be a trans woman is call yourself a trans woman. If you have a quote unquote woman identity, then you are a valid trans woman, right? If you want to go into the woman's bathroom because you believe that you are a woman, then you have the right to do so, according to their ideology, right? I thought trans people just wanted to pee. Is that not what Lily Tino is doing by going to the restroom of his choosing? Is that not exactly what you've been shoving down our throats for the past 10 years? And if we don't agree with it, you call us bigots? Like, I'm just so confused why suddenly Lily Tino is not a trans woman doing all of these crazy and disgusting things. It kills me. And every time I, like, asked, like, replied to comments or something, like, why is he not a real trans woman? I never get a response. Like, no one can answer the question of why he's not a real trans woman. And obviously we know why they keep saying this. They don't want to be tied to the fetishistic AGP, population. And they don't want trans people to look bad. So obviously they have to oust him from their ranks. But I'm here to say that no, Lily Tino is a valid trans woman. I mean, there is no other criteria that is required according to them. They don't have to get any type of surgeries. They don't have to take hormones even. And I think Lily Tino has gone on record saying like he doesn't want to quote unquote transition all the way, like go in with the surgeries. Although I did see like a long time ago him saying that he was getting a vaginoplasty or something like that. But I don't know if he went through with that, but still, according to their ideology, you don't have to medically transition. You don't have to look, quote unquote, like a passing trans woman to be a woman or to use women's spaces. And so I just can't understand why this is such a problem for them. Yeah, that's all I came here to say. Obviously, I think all of this is bullshit. Of course he's a man. You know what I mean? And of course he's a creepy man. And I think the fact that people are saying this is actually a good thing. I hate that he's going into women's spaces, and obviously I would never want to subject any woman or girl who's using the same spaces that he is to his presence. Like, he needs to be dealt with. He needs to go to jail. But at the same time, I'm glad that he's making waves because people are waking up to this shit and they need to be held accountable. This whole ideology needs to be held accountable and put to bed. So yeah, I hope he, if he doesn't go to jail, because I think he got sued, like one of the women who he took a picture of in the bathroom sued him. So yeah, I hope like something comes through with that. But yeah, Lily Tino is a valid trans woman. And that's it. Let me know what you think about all of this. Bye.